Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on a squad from the Pac-12, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And the kick goes out of bounds. How about this for a start? And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the running back takes the handoff. Oh, and he fumbles. Looks like the offense able to recover it there.
That ball's on the ground, and the offense is going to catch a break because they get that football back. And you wonder, with all the buildup of a national championship, all the hype, if there's some nerves out there early in this game.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking downfield, it's Weigman. Receiver makes the after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Caught in the backfield. It's Green. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a fourth down now.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. To throw, it's Weigman. The pass is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Out past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Southern California. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. Can they recover from that right now? Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Hand off to the back. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
The defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game, held just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
Caught over the middle. It's Green. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, the option keeper here from big game for this Texas A&M quarterback. And reminiscent of a guy like Johnny Manziel who could do so much damage when he played for Texas A&M. But they've had others going back to Bucky Richardson and Reggie McNeil. Great history and tradition at College Station with those athletic quarterbacks.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looking to pass. It's Weidman. He's moving out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
In this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down, but this time they need 9 yards. Drop Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And then first down, right back to the running game. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap, he turns around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction to where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes, play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line. But give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And the Trojans' offense is on the move now. To the air, it's Moss. He's going to take off. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it when they're able to knock it away.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll try a pass here. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Second down after the incompletion. Off with RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Slides the quick throw. What do he score here? Touchdown, Aggies. Strong game by this quarterback. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Can you believe it? The BAT is no good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball into plus territory last time, but it ended in a fumble. They can't do that again, trailing on the scoreboard. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
This time it's complete. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Using his legs on the scramble. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play. Wideouts now clustered. Looking downfield, it's Moss. Running out of time in the pocket. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Returner tackle right there. That's where we'll start the drive. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Passing game was so effective in last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He's running out of time here. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up 2nd down. set up to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they heave it deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down at the 27-yard line. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. To throw, it's Moss. Looking to scramble now. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
This defense is so caught up in defending this pass game. I think here they just completely forgot about this guy's ability to run the football. Good, solid gain, and he gets out of bounds.
And the Trojans are in the red zone now. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Football comes out. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
And the Trojans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Grab down the middle. It's O'Neal. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. And now they'll set up for the point after. And the PAT is good. Puts them up 5. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Texas A&M offense back on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? He makes the grab. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Gain moves the ball right near midfield. It'll be 1st down. Back to throw. It's Weidman. It's an out route. The catch made. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. The quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
2nd down after that previous play. Intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He'll take a deep shot here. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses him.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Pressure is coming. They got him. It's a sack. The defense will take some momentum to halftime after that one. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Aggies will kick this away to get the second half going. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. We get the second half started with a running play. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Takes the handoff again. They'll tackle him at the 27.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. There's contact on the throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. And now the handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47. The Aggies will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he lofts one deep over the middle. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they can take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Back to pass. It's Weigman. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Big gain across midfield all the way down to the 34-yard line.
It's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And, Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
That run takes it across the 30-yard line. Receivers are bunched together. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Under pressure, just lets it go. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down.
You know, I've talked to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. To throw, it's Weigman. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for 6. Touchdown, A&M. They'll take the lead in the 2nd half.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
And the offense will stay out there for a 2-point try, trying to build the lead to 3 points. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he'll run it into the end zone. The lead up to 3 points now. Now they get set to kick it away. This one will be fair caught. And the USC offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The pocket breaking down. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit.
He's looking to make a big play downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. And the Trojans will send their punt team onto the field. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? The quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time, or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off, and at least picked up some positive yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
But the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Here's the second down play. And it's a bunch formation. Makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Touchdown, SC. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. Is that a championship-winning play, a defensive score to take the lead in the fourth quarter?
Could we potentially be looking at the MVP of the national championship game after that play? Big-time stop by this defense, but more importantly, taking matters into their own hands and putting 6 on the board themselves. Interesting now to see how this game will finish.
He'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
To the air, it's Weigman. Quarterback looking to scramble. Tough to show, but a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes, and he takes off and picks up a first down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to pass this time. Lets it go quickly. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Moss. Big play across midfield. Now they're threatening at the opponent's 38.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down play coming up. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Again, makes it 2nd and medium. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Tailback with another carry. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with is defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Dropping back, it's Weigman. Catch made on the out route. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
Well, there he is again. Another nice completion to this slot receiver, and he picks up the first down. You know, there's so much attention on the outside wide receivers, but if I'm trying to defend this offense, I'd be worried about those one-on-one matchups on the inside against this slot receiver.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. In the red area, it's Daniels. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And that run produces a decent gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on their ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
The offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Caught behind the line. It's Green. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. On fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And it's no good. The national championship dreams end with that missed kick.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown to carry at least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
The job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the USC Trojans.
Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see, the number 16 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a team from the ACC, the Tulane Green Wave. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. Oh, he's going to go for the return. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. First down for this offense. Give to the fullback. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program.
And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front seven and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
Back to throw, it's Gordon. They're bringing heat. Looking to scramble. Fires to the wideout. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? Hit the afterburners, kid. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB locating his guy and making an accurate throw.
The Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the big fullback. Ran through the contact. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
I love it. What a play call. Going to the fullback in the running game, and he shows you that he's got some ability. This guy was a big-time high school running back, and he shows you the wiggle. He's got some ability to break tackles, and he helps his offense out.
That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
I'll tell you, this is a hard defense to run against if you're going to go sideline to sideline because of that guy's speed at linebacker. He can get all the way to the perimeter, chase the quarterback down on the option, and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Impressive.
Give to the fullback. And they swarm him under.
The fullback. This takes me back to my days growing up, watching the fullback being on the field every single play. You don't see that anymore, but the big fella gets the football. Hey, he looks like he knew what to do with it, too. Nice little pickup, little agility, little speed, but mostly a lot of just girth and strength and just grown man.
You know, this is a running back who wants the ball, and he wants the offense to run through him. Really nice job there on the third down of this opening drive for his offense. I can't wait to see what kind of game this guy's going to have.
Line gets set, first down. to throw. It's Gordon. Complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. There's always that issue of conference pride, keeping up, of proving your worth on this stage, and the ACC loves to get a chance at the SEC to do just that.
And these kids grow up in the same area. And you don't think the ACC teams hear all the time, SEC, about the dominance, the draft picks, all the stuff that goes with it. It definitely adds some of that fire. It makes you want to beat them more. I love these big-time games.
Yeah, they really do, David. And I think this is one of those games where if you're the ACC team and your players in that locker room, you've had this game circled all offseason. This game is your opportunity to prove, not just to your conference, not just to the SEC, but to everybody in college football, just how good you are as a team.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown ball. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
Oh, he's going to take a chance. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
And this guy is elite. There's a reason why he starts in this offense. You just saw the speed and the open field running ability on that last play. And this is a guy that is going to be key to the entire season for this offense.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. They'll give it to him again. Pretty good job of running to get to there to the 32.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Still on his feet at the 45. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
There's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's right on target. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. Here's the handoff. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. Discards a man. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big game. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business.
It's a really nice job of the offense mixing it up on this drive. We've seen some nice plays throwing it. And how about that one running it too? Great push up front.
Using his legs, it's McClure. They get him down, tough run, picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run it. It's McClure. He's there to make the stop.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Here comes a 3rd down situation, and the defense has had no answer so far. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
Field goal is good. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He's going to bring it out from deep. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. All wideouts, no backs. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Starting to feel a little pressure. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Yeah, and your first job is to affect the quarterback and try to get him off his spot. They get him off his spot, he gets outside the pocket, and a nice job chasing, not quitting, getting to the quarterback, and still getting a good lick as he's throwing the football.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. Looking for a man. It's Gordon. Quick completion on the out. Woo, boy, this freshman quarterback has a hose. Did he sing that thing in there? He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Makes the catch. It's Staley. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Man, this slot receiver makes it easy on his quarterback. Did you see how he found the soft spot, the wide open space? That was easy for his quarterback to complete that throw.
On 2nd down, he'll fire. Dances away from the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down.
Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
And the Volunteers have this offense rolling. They'll throw it on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. On second down, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Selden. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down at them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
DB's right up on the receivers. Going up top. He's got it. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Tennessee. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Pittsburgh looked like a bunch of world beaters today in a stern-to-stem beatdown. I think a lot of people forget this program won 5 national titles last century. A rich tradition and a sparkling performance today. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Buys a little time. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Trying to find his man on first down. Fires to the tight end. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. Unloads it left. It's caught. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Looking to go up top on first down. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Bringing it back. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play and getting the ball back to its offense.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. He tries to take the top off. Grabs it inside the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Volunteer! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. He's going to try his luck from the end zone. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll give it to the back. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Vols will boot it away to start the second half. Oh, he's going to take a chance and bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
They're getting this guy lathered up. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Looking for space. It's McClure. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. They'll try to get it through the air. Forced out of the pocket. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch, he's got enough. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. Tulane right back to the line.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the 1st down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the...
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. He'll turn it loose out to the right. And he makes the catch inside the 25.
Really nice timing on that throw. Quarterback had to hold it, allow his receiver to work his route, but he threw it at the perfect moment so that he was able to make the catch inbounds right on the sideline.
The give on the inside. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops. Give him 105 yards rushing, and with that run, he's now over 100 yards on this opening day. Tulane with an opportunity on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Tulane! Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. The snap sets up the throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Still a lot of time to go here in the 3rd quarter, but they want the ball back right now with an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of...
Unleashes one deep. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
After the misfire, it's second down. Looking to pass. It's Gordon. He makes the connection.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now, and they may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside, probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
This feels like 4-down territory, third and short from the 40. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? Touchdown ball! And they take it in for 6 more points. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time, and he can't escape, and down he goes.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on second and long from the 23. Quarterback checking the play. On second down, he'll let it fly. Throws to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man on the right. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
He wants to throw. Got it set up on the outside. At the 40, there he goes. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. He'll come out throwing on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Green Wave! He'll try to tack on one more. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Now adjusting. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They're really spinning that wheel of fortune here. Two-possession game, going for the onside kick here in the third. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. I know they've put up really good numbers on offense, but, David, they're starting to feel a little game pressure right now.
Exactly. That scoreboard's starting to get a little bit tired cutting into that lead. Now, you know every possession matters, Palmer. A little pressure for this offense.
Yeah, and so you can't get tight, right? The best players on this offense now need to step up, and they need to start making plays. You got to identify where those one-on-ones are.
The offense set for a first down play. Sticks it in his belly. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And the fullbacks are just big, burly, strong suckers. They got bloody knuckles, tape all over the place, and they're just lowering their shoulder, trying to hit you, trying to get positive yards, and it's exactly what he does on that play.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Looking to throw, it's Gordon. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. Fast motion from the offense. Now from inside the red zone. Keeps looking downfield. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tennessee. And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of two-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
From back of the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
The incomplete pass leaves them with second down. Quarterback checking off. On second down, he'll let it fly. He unleashes a long one. And that pass picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 40. And on the interception return. Welcome to Lexington, Kentucky, the Bluegrass State and home to the Kentucky Wildcats. And Big Blue Nation has turned out, revved up, and ready to go. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the fourth-ranked team in the... Offense getting set for first down. To the air, it's Sharp. Feeling some heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense grabs it, and they're taking it the other way. Touchdown, Dog! Here comes the offense on first down. He's looking to throw it. Wasting no time taking a shot. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
And he's been the go-to guy all year long. Like, he's in the top 5 in all of college football in receiving yards for a reason. They're going to find him because he's always open, making plays. This dude has been unbelievable. He's being mentioned in the Heisman conversation. That is really hard to do as a wide receiver, so that shows you what kind of special year this young man's having.
Kentucky now operating in the red zone. Coming after him. Fires into traffic, picked off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there.
Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game.
And they got him for the sack.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
The sure hands, it's Wilcox. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
And this QB already in the first quarter has taken some serious punishment. Got sacked a bunch, got hit a bunch. He's been targeted a lot. This offense needs to...
On first down, here comes this offense. Looking to throw, it's Sharp. Unloads it downfield. And he makes the catch inside the 25. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. They'll throw it from the red zone. Pocket starts to collapse. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. They want to just keep throwing it. Unloads to the wideout. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion now setting up for it. Offense in an empty set.
He's going to pass. Buys a little time with his feet. Trying to find his man in the middle. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Got him downfield. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. First and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Fires on the move. Working on the right. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He wants it all. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. Well, guys, Vanderbilt has the lead here as the quarter comes to a close. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Back to throw, it's Sharp. Trying to get to it. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Third and goal from way back there. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Makes his connection. He's finally got it out of bounds, and even with that kind of pickup, they are still short of the first down. They're thinking touchdown here on 4th and goal. The kicker stays on the sideline. Into the end zone. Bunch formation for these receivers. Off the play fake on first down. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. He's got it down the right side. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Steps away. The throw. Makes the grab. It's Rich. They've really performed at an elite level in conference play, and that'll build your confidence as we continue through this SEC season.
This was a team that was really motivated in the offseason coming into this one, and they knew the challenge ahead of them, but they also know how talented they are. And, David, they're putting that on display each and every week here in SEC play.
And let's pump the brakes, because if they're happy with what they've done so far, they're going to have some losses. Like, this is a tough league. The SEC is not easy to navigate. They're going to have to continue to grow and get better, but it's a heck of a start.
A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Throws for the tight end. Lost, the defense is wide open. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Looking left. He's got it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Looking for a productive play on first down. Looking downfield, it's Sharp. Showing the arm strength to the left. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Running toward the tape. Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Unleashes it. Got a wide open receiver. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
That last chunk play is one that'll really put a drive on the move. It's 1st and 10 from the 43. He wants to throw. Going over the top. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Hit as he throws. The pass falls in. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. He's looking to throw it. That one comes out hot down the right side. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away.
Trying to beat the D deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Yeah, and I like the shot, the aggressive play down the field. And we like throwing those jump balls up to my receiver because usually the receiver makes the play and makes the defender look bad. Nice job by the defender getting a hand on it, tipping that ball away from the wide receiver.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. 3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He wants to go deep. Touchdown, Kentucky. Does life get any better than this for an offense to start a drive with a 1st and goal? Dropping back, it's Sharp. And he's loose. A 1st down for the offense. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Touchdown! The offense lining up for a 1st down play. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And they won't make the connection, going for the big play.
And this QB's got to find his rhythm. Like he's out of sorts right now. He's out of sync. The ball's not coming out on time. The ball's not in rhythm. Receivers and quarterbacks and tight ends have got to get on the same page, man. This offense has got to get something going positive because they've just been struggling through the air.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. This should be the last play of the quarter. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Going to take a shot. And that one's incomplete as they tried to hit him with a big play on the final snap of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming up. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. Good job by the coverage unit. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around. Time to take a shot. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown, Kentucky! first down here for the offense. Running back goes in motion. They'll start this drive with a pass. Pressure coming. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
He's got him this time, and he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
With a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this, they'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots.
And the ball is picked off. Got some room to run. And after the pick, everybody. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. Well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away.
Going for the big play. And it's caught inside the 30. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 20, throws for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Now 2nd and 10. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Dropping back, it's Sharp. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being paid.
And we have breaking news. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad.